problem to yourself because now you have this degree. Now you are going to try and there's that pressure to act white. Michelle Obama calls it code switching. You know, when you left school now you have to act a certain way so that you can get what you want, a job you want, the kind of opportunities you need. You have to act a certain way. You know, you have to tone down your blackness. Yep, Michelle Obama said something like that. You tone down your blackness because you are going into a workforce that does not accept people like you. That people like you are relegated to the bottom. So if you want to rise, you have to get rid of your blackness. Dress like white people, talk like white people, act like white people, think like white people. But guess what? You can never be like white people because your skin betrays you at every turn. You know? But now, what does this have to do with this? I know you're probably saying, what does this have to do with this? I'm getting there. Now, you get this education, you work a little bit, then you come back to Nigeria, or come back to maybe Gambia, or come back to Cameroon, or wherever now. That's where the problem starts. Now, you are a man that came from abroad, and the mindset or people are going to have the feeling that, okay, since you've come, you're going to try and help the community, help them do better, improve their life, whatever, and they're going to act positively to society. But when you land there, the first thing that you get to realize, or the first thing you want to show, or the first accomplishment you reach for is this. You want to show your parents, your uncle, those people that invested in you, you want to show them that their investment was worthwhile. You want to do something that will make them proud. You know? You want to do something that will make them proud. That is what your first objective is. It is not about benefiting the country. It's not about helping your starving brothers and sisters. It's not about dealing with disenfranchised youths that are having problems in Nigeria. That's not what your first obligation is. You may talk about it, I want to help people. It is nice to talk about it, I'm going to help Nigerians, we're going to get this, and we're going to get that, I will do this. Yeah, it's nice. But a lot of people who are foreigners don't help because when they come to Nigeria, they become a problem unto themselves. Number one is they lose the connection they have with the people. Because now they have this foreign education. Mentally, they're a white person, right? But physically, they're a black person in a black country. This doesn't happen to everybody. I just want to get that. But you see where that problem is. You say you want to help your starving brothers and sisters, and stuff like that, people who are disenfranchised. But you don't want to talk like them. You don't want to speak broken and talk like them. You don't want to do that because you feel if you do that, then people will not believe you studied abroad. So you want to talk like a white person. You don't want to dress like them. You don't dress like them much because, well, it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel comfortable to wear African clothes. You know, it's hot. So you dress like white person. The food they enjoy, you don't like it. Oh, I cannot eat amala. Oh, the same on my tummy. Oh, give me this one. It gives me that one. So you don't eat. You don't eat their native food. You know. Now, the customs and tradition of the land, you have issues with it. They tell you to kill a goat. Oh, animal rights. Oh, I don't kill goats. There is animal rights. The animals have rights. Oh, you cannot do this. They tell you to they tell you that as the man of the house you should control your wife. Oh, no, that's feminism. Why I can't do that? Oh, no, that's wrong. Oh. In every turn, you are becoming a problem. This happens to some people. That's the reason why they are having difficulties in Nigeria. Because they were given that Western education, right? That education that was meant for white people, they put it in his brain, the African man. He tried to adapt there, but maybe it didn't work out or he came back to Nigeria. And now with this mentality, he's trying to function in a society, right? In a society that doesn't even accept that. Or in a society that is broken. You see, the reason why educated people become the problem is that they have lost the connection with the common person, the common Nigerian or whoever. And they don't feel comfortable in this country. In that country that they have come back to, they don't feel comfortable in it. They don't feel comfortable because the challenges are still there. Let's say for example Nigeria. Okay, I went to Canada, I came back. The light challenge is still there. The fuel scarcity is still there. All the other certain problems is still there. And so because of that, the person he doesn't feel that oneness, doesn't feel like he belongs here, because he has tasted what it's like to live abroad. He has tasted it. He has seen the comforts and he enjoys those comforts. So he doesn't want to be here. And him being here, when he's here, he's counting his time. I'm coming here for holiday and I'm going. Once I come here, I'll go and change my money. I have a lot of money. I buy this, buy that, I'm gone. I don't like spending time here. I don't belong here anymore. Yes, I want to help my brothers and sisters. I'm going to help them. But over time, what you realize is the person is not really out to help his brothers and sisters. What the person is out to do is to engage in businesses and accomplishment that will glorify him. So that assault on his identity, on his personality that he suffered overseas, he comes to Nigeria and he tries to grow, whether he tries to do something productive, right? But the end goal is not to help people. A lot of them is not to help the people. It's more like to create this image of themselves as look here, I'm a success. It's about them elevating themselves and not really caring so much about the starving people or the poor people. That's why you see a lot of people who go abroad, they come back, want to, they get a very good job, they are in a house in Lekki, they have a Range Rover, and that's it. They don't care about the poor, don't care about nothing. What they just want to do is live the good life. Whether people are standing on the street, well, that's your problem. Get your shit right, That's it. And that is how educated people become the problem. And not only that, see, when an educated man becomes a problem, right, he does not, his taste puts him in trouble. He wants the Gucci bag, he wants the Ferragamo shirts, he wants the this, he wants the that. And things like this is the reason why some of them, when they come from overseas, they are successful, they want to dissociate themselves from anything African. They just don't want it. They prefer wearing European shirts and beautiful Ralph Lauren polos and all these things, The thing that is African, they want to distance themselves from anything African, even though they live here, And at the end of the day, I'm going to help my people, I'm going to help my people. It doesn't come down to I'm going to help my people. It's just I'm going to help myself and be somebody, and they can come with me if they want, they can benefit if they want, or I can use them to rise to the top. So, that is my perspective on this. That's how I saw it, That's just how I say it. But again, it is my perspective. You understand? I'm not saying that, this my view on it is the only view and that's right and everybody must concord with it. No. What I'm just trying to say is that this is the reason why educated people become the problem, because the reason is because of things like this. They schooled overseas, and the thing, they come back to Nigeria and they can't live that Western way alone. They can't adapt into the Nigerian society again. Everything, the Nigerian society becomes something that they don't want, because it's full of these challenges, and these challenges are just never left. So that's what I've noticed, and that's why I see a lot of foreign-based educated people don't really contribute much in our society. And again is that they don't want to put themselves out there in situations because of violence or threat to their lives or something like that. So, but I just think that's what I see on the issue, and you can have your own perspective on it. But that's what I see. That's when educated people become the problems. So that's all I have for that. So I just hope you enjoy this, and you can share it. Share it, and I believe that this is a very good one. So educated people are the problems too. Not just people that are uneducated. Educated people, our taste is different. We don't want to buy cheap things. We want to buy expensive things from America. We rather give our money to Ralph Lauren and Ferragamo sellers than give it to people on the street selling.